Get in, thinkers. We're doing trivia. Buzzword trivia about pulp culture. I think I said Pope culture. Did I say Pope culture? Got a little southern there.
This color designates the supposedly easiest group in each New York Times Connections game. A required letter is shown in a hex of this color in the New York Times game Spelling Bee. Letters in Wordle that are...
I think it's yellow. I don't play Spelling Bee, so I don't have knowledge of that. But yeah, easiest in Connections, I think, is yellow. It goes yellow, green, light purple, and then dark purple. I think that's how it goes in Connections. I don't really pay attention to the difficulty ones because I do Connections online quiz league, which is so much harder and fun. That's a fun league. I think my team's in the top 4 in the US on it, so it's crazy.
On this show, the secret society Veritas believed an alien traveler was coming to Earth.
Veritas.
Mobster Morgan Edge helped a businessman on this show named Lionel kill his parents, a crime
I mean, there's got to be Fargo. Smallville. Okay. I guess there's aliens in Fargo. I'm just going to put that out there. Or at least there's implied aliens. There's also aliens in Smallville. I'm very sure of at least one distinct alien on Smallville. I imagine there's more, but who knows? I would have had to wait till the giveaway. All those clues felt like they could have been Fargo pretty easy, though.
A 2014 game in this series was the first Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. This series' second game introduced the mage Anders, who is romanceable.
Yeah, it's Dragon's Age. Dragon Age, not Dragon's Age. They helped me out there. I put an S. I put a possessive age in there. Not really necessary. Fun fact about Dragon Age: the name of the world in Dragon Age is Thedas. Thedas. Which doesn't mean anything in the world of the game, but they got from calling it the Dragon Age setting. So that's how they got to Thedas. A little video game trivia on this trivia YouTube channel.
2 1972 California shows by this band were used for their 2003 live album How the West Was Won. This band's live album, The Song Remains the Same, includes versions of No Quarter, Rock and Roll, and Whole Lotta Love. For 10 points, name this band that...
Led Zeppelin? Yeah, I said Whole Lotta Love. Got a whole lot of love. Yeah, I don't have much to say about Led Zeppelin. It's a good band. You should listen to them. They're good. If you need me to sell you on Led Zeppelin, you're probably beyond selling on Led Zeppelin.
This film's screenplay was co-written in English by Benedict Fitzgerald and translated into 2 dead languages by William Fulco.
Dead languages?
A deformed baby in this film is carried by a hooded, androgynous Satan during a flogging. For 10 points, what Mel Gibson directed...
Okay, yeah. It was either The Passion of the Christ or Apocalypto. You know, tellings of something that's set not in, or that are set in the past and would have to have, and would be in dead languages. Aramaic? Is The Passion of the Christ like fully in Aramaic? I forget. For reasons.
On this show, Cleveland Castillo is writing a book about sailing. This show is set in Cousins Beach at the house of a cancer patient named Susanna Fisher. Belly is involved in a love triangle with 2 brothers in, for 10 points. What Amazon Prime show based on a book...
Is that the... I turned pretty. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. I know nothing all about that except I've seen ads for it. Ads for Amazon Prime. And I pulled out the entire plot just from those. I guess Belly is the name of the main character? That's interesting.
This musician's label, Asthmatic Kitty, released the volumes Lamentations and Revelations as part of his 2021 instrumental album Convocations. Will Anybody Ever Love Me appears on his 2023 album Javelin. For 10 points, name this singer whose earlier albums include Carrie and Lowell and Illinois.
Oh, okay. Just hanging out till that end. And the very last word was something I knew in that Soup John Stevens had an album called Illinois. All I know about Soup John Stevens. Thanks for the giveaways.
In this film, Alan is told, "You die at dawn," and is then stabbed in bed. This film's twist ending reveals that Francis, Jane, and Cesare are all asylum inmates. The title Hypnotist controls a somnambulist in, for 10 points, what 1920 film directed by Robert Wiene, a classic of German Expressionism?
The minute of Dr. Caligari? Yep. 1920. I like asking about the plot of really old movies that probably not a lot of us have seen, but I've definitely heard of. I'm just glad I got the spelling of that name right, because I think any deviation would have been a disaster.
In a deliberately tiresome gag in this musical, a woman does a spit take and cries, "That was pure vodka, you poop." This musical's title figure sings As We Stumble Along. The Latin lover caricature Adolfo appears in, for 10 points, what parody of 1920s musicals narrated by the man in chair?
Oh. Is this, yeah, okay. I know nothing about the Drowsy Chaperone other than there's a dude who sits in a chair in it and he narrates. Just give me all tens from here on out. Kids in triple digits.
In 1994, this woman was nominated for a Tony Award after writing and starring in a play about Sally Marr. Her hiring as host of Fox's The Late Show in 1986 ended her friendship with mentor Johnny Carson.
Joan Rivers, probably? It was Joan Rivers. The first female host of The Tonight Show. And then she got banned, I think. Or maybe she got banned. Maybe she never hosted it. I think she hosted it. I think Joan Rivers hosted it. Well, other than a early no-knowledge buzz on Fargo when it was actually Smallville, not a bad round. Living off of the giveaways, getting into triple digits. Could be better, could be worse. Pope culture down. Now it's time for Sparts.
This man, the first NBA player to wear a clear face mask, was called for a phantom foul on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the end of Game 6 of the 1988 Finals. He retired after a 1993 fight with teammate Isaiah Thomas. Larry Bird notoriously hated, for 10 points, what center for the Bad Boy Pistons?
Oh. No, I can't name a Piston from then. Bill Laimbeer. Yeah, I could have named a Piston from back then. Why not talk about combat basketball with Bill Laimbeer? Like, I've definitely heard of Bill Laimbeer, but I was like, off of his actual basketball exploits, that was not a question I was going to get. But you ask about combat basketball, all over it.
An Olympic gold medalist in this event who tackled Sirhan Sirhan after the RFK assassination was named Rayford Johnson. After scoring over 8,400 points in this event, an American responded to Gustav V's praise with, "Thanks, King." Jim Thorpe won gold in, for 10
Wait, didn't
points.
we hear this?
What event with 10...
Did they... I thought they had the Thanks King clue sometime before. Check the tapes. Go back. Look for the... I'm pretty sure I named a YouTube video after it. But it's a good bit. It's a good bit. Not surprised they would use that clue over again. Thanks, King. Go off, King.
In January 2024, this team acquired Anthony DeSclafani and Mitch Haniger by trading 2021 AL Cy Young winner Robbie Ray. This team signed a 14-year, $400 million extension with 2022 AL Rookie of the Year Julio Rodriguez.
That's okay. I probably could have went in on Robbie Ray there. I remember he was with the Mariners. A question about the recent exploits of the Seattle Mariners, who are due to take on the Twins in but an hour.
In 2023, this man became the first visiting quarterback to post a perfect passer rating at Lambeau Field. In 2022, after being benched for P.J. Walker, he was released by the Panthers. Tom Brady's successor in Tampa Bay is, for 10 points, what quarterback?
Baker Mayfield. Baker Reagan Mayfield. I'm not surprised his middle name is Reagan. Certainly named after the Exorcist character.
In 1978, a man with this surname became the only boxer to take a world title from Muhammad Ali in the ring. Another boxer with this surname suffered his only loss in 1988 in a 91-second knockout by Mike Tyson. For 10 points, give the surname of champion boxing brothers Michael and Leon.
Oh, it was Spinks. You know, I thought it was Spinks the whole time. I thought the whole Muhammad Ali thing, it wasn't that Leon Spinks? I think that was actually Bill Spinks or whoever the other Spinks was. I was like, there can't be two with only knowledge of Leon. I was like, there couldn't be two boxers named Spinks. That's impossible.
A 1977 kidnapping attempt led a star soccer player from this country to skip the 1978 World Cup. Host country Argentina won that World Cup over this country, led by Johan Neeskens.
What year was it? 70?
What European country, whose total football style was powered by Johan Cruyff, wears orange?
I was buzzing on Germany, but they said orange right at the end there. I wasn't even sure which Germany I was going to put down. Probably West Germany, because in the 70s there were two Germanys. At least when it came to sports. But yeah, they said orange, and that is the color of the Netherlands.
In the 2000s, only Andrew Bynum and this guard were drafted to the NBA out of a New Jersey high school. In 2016, he made 65 playoff three-pointers to help his team win its first title. For 10 points in the 2018 finals, what Cleveland shooting guard infamously dribbled out the clock in a tie game?
Oh, is it Smith? Oh, it's such a dumb thing. What was his name? I think it was Smith. J.R. Smith. I knew it was initials, but I wasn't. And hey, they're my initials. I knew they were initials. I just didn't have any confidence about them. So they have to take Smith there without any pre-prompting about needing a full name. But yeah, hilarious. LeBron meme inspiring J.R. Smith just not knowing what the score of the game was and dribbling out a tie game, which they lost in overtime.
This football coach falsely claimed he was replaced as the Yankees' right fielder by Babe Ruth. With Sid Luckman as his quarterback, this coach won a 73-0 title game in 1940 with the Monsters of the Midway. For 10 points, what coach won 6 NFL titles with the team he founded, the Chicago?
Butkus? Hallis. Hallis is so much a better answer there. I knew it was Bears the whole way through. I just didn't remember which bear coach. George Hallis is a much better answer.
This man won his last Wimbledon championship after winning the 4th set in an 18-16 tiebreaker. The 1981 championships ended this man's 5-year run as Wimbledon singles champion. This 11-time Grand Slam winner was nicknamed Iceman. For 10 points, name this Swedish rival of...
Yeah, I think it's Bjorn Borg. I mean, you know why I put the J there, right? Thank you for taking that buzzword.
A player with this surname proved his manager's joke correct when he hit his first career home run an hour after the 1969 moon landing. This is the surname of the only pair of brothers who both won Cy Young Awards. For 10 points, give this surname of Jim and spitball-throwing Giants ace, Gaylord.
Oh, okay. Gaylord Perry. That's a name I know. We got 8 right. We got a basketball one right because they asked about Something I watched about on Secret Base. Hit your bingo for that. Yeah, J.R. Smith missed a pretty easy NFC North football question because I just forgot about George Hallis. But overall, not a bad week of Buzzword. Hey there. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'd also appreciate you hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, checking out more videos on the channel. Go back, see if you can find that Thanks King. And hey, if you want to check out more questions from Buzzword, you can head on over to naqt.com/buzzword to check out what they got for you. Because I don't have any more for you. Just this. Thanks for watching. Bye.